Hi guys, it's SimLicy here. So today I'm back with another speed building video, and this time it's a little campground. So it's pretty cutesy and bright colored. Like I used lots of oranges and blues, and that's why I named it the Sunny Day Campground. I just kind of was, just hanging out at home, relaxing after being gone for the weekend, and I was like, I just want to build something cutesy. And I've been wanting to build in Granite Falls for a while because I think the last time I actually built here was at Christmas time, and I don't know if I've actually ever built anything here on YouTube yet. I built things before, but yeah, I don't think I've built anything in Granite Falls for a while, especially that wasn't just Christmas themed. So I wanted to build a little caravan and have some tents and like a fire pit and just a fun little place for things to go camping. And I'm putting the caravan together obviously right now, and I did make it look like a little bit overgrown, like it may have been parked here for a while. So it's kind of the look I was going for. And I like these windows I used with the orange accent and then the door too. I thought that kind of looked cute, and it kind of probably set off the entire theme of the colors I used for the rest of the build. I think that it did. And I used these lights from City Living because I thought that was a cute little addition to the little to the caravan. And I was trying to get them to not completely block like the front, so messed around with them for a little bit, and I did end up putting this up on a little bit of a foundation. I thought about using some objects to look as like tires and stuff, but I ended up putting so much like greenery around it, I think it really mattered. They'd probably be blocked anyway, so we can just pretend. But I did do one thing that I thought was kind of cool. I used a incense holder to connect the truck to the caravan to look like they were like it was the tow hitch and they were hooked together. Somehow I do that here in just a moment. I do kind of go through and try to think of things that would use, like this bat. I was like, maybe that'll work, but the incense holder actually worked pretty well and looked not too unrealistic. So that's something I would recommend if you were going for that look. Worked out pretty well. And yeah, I'm just kind of going through and mapping out where I want plants and things to be, and I thought that this terrain paint with the little little flowers in the grass was kind of cute, so I used that, and I don't use it that often, and I'm glad that I did because I don't know, I just wanted this to be cutesy, and I think that that's cutesy. I went through lots of ideas in my mind of what to do on the front of this. I was like, do I add an awning? Do I add a porch? I don't know what I do. I think in the end I just go for a simple awning above the door and then some flowers under the window because I just thought simple was better. I don't need to build a porch, even though that's what I'm trying to do right now. I just didn't think it was it looked right. So I do get rid of it in just a few moments. So if you hate it, don't worry, it does not stay. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. I did share a picture on Twitter and got some really good feedback on there, and yeah, so I really like it. I need to I don't know. I need to remember to build cutesy builds because I always like them so much fun. And I wish we had more vacation options because I really enjoy taking my Sims camping. I think it's one of the funnest activities in the game. I don't know. What about you guys? Do you guys go camping a lot? I like it a lot. And I was going to go ahead and start with the landscaping, but I thought since the caravan was pretty tiny, like only 4 by 4? It's pretty small, 4 by 5, I think. I don't know, how big is it? Is it 4 by 5? I don't know how big it is. Either way, it's pretty small. And so I thought if I started doing the landscaping, it would make it a little bit too difficult to be able to see in the interior. So, but I really like the way this came out. And the bathroom does work, by the way. Even though it's pretty small and cramped, I did play test it. And yeah, the Sim was able to take a shower and go to the bathroom and do everything it needed to do. And yeah, I really actually like the way the colors in this turned out. I did some blues and oranges, and it's kind of bright and fun. Now it only has one bed in here, or like a single bed, and I kind of wish I would have fit a double bed. I think if I would have messed around with it for a little while longer, I probably could have fit a double bed in there. But I don't know. I just kind of like the way it looked, so I left it with a single bed. But there's 2 tents outside, so you could have and there's plenty of room for multiple Sims to sleep. But if you did want a couple to stay in here, you might have to make the camper a little bit bigger, or rearrange it a little bit. I mean, I did put a dining room table in here, which is completely unnecessary, so you could probably just take that out and put a double bed in here, and that would fit just fine. So there are options, but I just thought the dining table was just too cute to not add. And now this bookshelf probably doesn't work. It was mostly just for like looks purposes. So if you want books to read, they can always go in the tent and read the Wilderness Digest or whatever they can read inside the tent. But yeah, it just probably doesn't work. But that's not what I was going for. It's more for looks. But yeah, so you can see I was trying to figure out if I could fit one in here, which, like I said, if I got rid of the table, I probably could have, but I just decided against it. And I ended up redoing the kitchen. Once I put this floor in, I was not liking the way the cabinets looked, so I do go through and, yeah, change it here in just a minute. Once I put this wallpaper up, I was like, oh yeah, these need to be changed, so. And yeah, I just like the way it looks. I think it actually turned out really cute, and wouldn't mind using this color scheme in a house sometime. I think would be a pretty good idea. So yeah, let me know if you guys feel the same way. I think it's pretty cutesy. I don't know, I like the bright colors. It's super fun. And now I don't do this on camera, but I do add a plant over by the trash can, because I meant to do it while I was building this, and I guess I just got sidetracked and forgot. But when I was taking screenshots, I was like, oh yeah, I wanted a plant in there. So in the screenshots, you will notice that there is a little plant over by the trash cans. And I thought that the swatch of the base game cabinets matched the spa day cabinets really well. So I thought that was a good combination, and just added a fruit bowl candle and some flowers. Super cute. And then I used this bright orange rug underneath the sink, and it just, as soon as I put that in, I was like, yes, I love this color scheme so much. It's so just bright and fun and super, super cute. So, and I also like that curtain, that beaded curtain above the sink too. I like that a lot. Super cute. I don't know. I usually don't like orange that much, but in this I liked it a lot. And even though like I used yellow too, I don't know, I see it ties together really nicely. So it might just be me, it might just be my own opinion, but I think it all ties together really nicely. Oh, excuse me. And then yeah, I mean, most of the time I spend on the exterior because I do lots of landscaping and tents and stuff. And there's a fire pit. There's also the horseshoe pit, a barbecuer, you know, a table for eating at, and a couple guitars and stuff too. So yeah, lots of camping activities. And plus, I mean, you can just go hiking around Granite Falls too, because that's always fun, and you can go collect bugs and different plants and everything. Now right here I was like trying to make some weird built-in bed thing. I don't know. I don't keep it. I don't like it. It just was not looking right. So I ended up just adding some curtains instead, and yeah, I think that looks a lot better. And I thought that this orange and yellow one kind of worked really well with the, you know, bright orange yellow chairs in bed with the orange in the counters and in the rugs, and not the counters, but the decorations, the walls and the floors. It just looked nice. I like it. And yeah, I also go back into the bathroom and change the colors in there as well. So you will see that in just a moment. Like, I actually spent a lot more time in here than I thought. I spent several minutes just on this recorded footage. I thought I spent more time on the exterior than I did the interior, but I guess not. I think I always think that though. Like when I'm building, I'm like, I spent so much time building it, and then I go back and I'm like, no, I spent like 3 times as long on the interior than I do the exterior. Like the exterior ends up being pretty quickly for me for the most part, and then the interiors take forever. I think it's because I'm so indecisive. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's probably it. But this build was pretty quick. It only took me like an hour total, so I probably spent half of it, probably more than half of it, just on this van. Probably like 40 minutes on the van and then 20 minutes on the rest of it. Yeah, that's probably how it worked. But yeah, I think it's all done though. So I'm just laying out things that I wanted to make sure I added and where I was going to put everything. And yeah, so super cute. I like it. I think it turned out really nicely. And I do add a trash can. And since I did, when I upload it to the gallery, it does upload as a residential lot, not a rental lot. I did add a mailbox over by the trash can just in case somebody wanted to place it as a residential lot. It wouldn't be randomly like thrown in, because like they just kind of throw in a trash can, you know, when you don't add one. Like if it was like in the middle of the bathroom as a trash can, or not trash can, I keep saying that, mailbox. So I did add one while I was taking screenshots, so I don't know if you'll see it in there, but it's there anyways. And then yeah, I add one of these dining tables from the Backyard Stuff Hangouts. I love that orange swatch. I think it's super cute. and a bunch of chairs. So I think, what is this, 5 Sims could stay on this lot. I think 2 can stay in each tent. Can more stay in the tent? I'm not really sure. Maybe more can stay in the tent. I have no idea, but I always forget about these camping chairs with the different swatches with the butterflies and the frogs and stuff, so I added a couple of those, and yeah, just adding a few details like the wind chime and the flowers and stuff. Just, I don't know. At this point, I'm like, it just, I don't know, it starts to really come together in my opinion. It looks super cute. And I really like the landscaping in this as well. I used mostly like grasses and some like shrubberies and stuff. I used a lot of the plants that came with outdoor retreats because I thought, you know, obviously it would blend in with the Granite Falls world. And then I used just some flowers and then also some sunflowers too, which I thought was super cute because only recently have I like remembered to use them, because like I never remember to use them, and I'll see like a picture of somebody's build or watch somebody's build. They use as a sunflower, so I'm like, oh yeah, like they're super cute and I need to remember to use them. And then yeah, only as of lately have I actually remembered to use them. So yeah, I think with this build it works really well. I think that they match in really nicely. Now it was requested that I might do a landscaping tutorial sometime, so that's something I'm going to be working on. I'm just trying to think about how to do it properly and how to explain my thought process while landscaping correctly, because I feel like it's kind of a landscaping's kind of a case-by-case basis depending on the build. So I'm going to be thinking about how I could do it as like a more general type thing. And yeah, so I don't know when that'll come out, but it's something I'm definitely going to be thinking about and trying to put together for those of you who are interested in the way I landscape and kind of what I think while I'm doing it. So yeah, I'm just not sure how to do it, but I'm definitely going to be trying to do that. And yeah, so I use the same flowers pretty much throughout this entire thing. I use the outdoor retreat wildflowers, the grasses, put a couple get-together bushes around, just because you can go to the bathroom, nap, and woohoo in them, and it's just kind of funny for an outdoorsy place, I thought. And but yeah, I use just pretty much the same plants and alternate them around just to how I thought they would look good. And I think pretty much all of them are actually outdoor retreat plants, except for the grass and except for the sunflowers. Yeah, I think that's right. I don't know. It's kind of weird to talk about landscaping a whole bunch, which I need to get, if I want to do a tutorial on it, I need to learn how to talk about it. But I guess if it's an all landscaping build, then I can, or walk through, because it'll be in real time if it's a tutorial. So I don't know. We'll see. And then what else do I do? Just keep adding more plants, and I didn't cut any of this out because it is a big part of the build, is all this landscaping. So yeah, I wanted to show all of it and everything. And some of these do poke into the tents, and I did make sure the sim could get into the tents, and he was able to get in without any problems at all, so that didn't matter. So if you ever need to poke some into the tents, don't worry, they will be able to still get inside. Yeah, and I liked sizing up the sunflowers as well. I think that, I don't know, made it seem like there was more types of sunflowers in the game than there actually are. Trying to, kind of running out of things to talk about. I don't really know what to say about all of this. I'm just getting things sorted, and I had a few guitars, and oh, I remember something that I do that I thought was a really cute addition. I do it here in just a moment when I was thinking about lighting. I add these little tables, like wood stump tables right here, and then I use these little lanterns and put it on top. Isn't that so cute? I was like, oh my god, yes. I was like, you are a genius. How did you ever think of that? I'm so proud of myself. And I also like the lights that I end up putting on the exterior of the Caravan too. I thought that they just kind of, I don't know, just looked cool for some reason. I don't know, I like them. I use them every once in a while and just kind of like them. But yeah, we're getting closer to the screenshot, so I should probably wrap it up right here. But let me know what you guys think about it and what you think about taking your Sims camping in this game. I really like Outdoor Retreat. It's one of my favorite packs that came with this game, so yeah. Just let me know, and I will talk to you guys soon. Please leave any comments or suggestions that you have, and yeah, have a good day. Bye!